Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue our series of commanders pulled from the newest upcoming set, Tarkir Dragonstorm. Leading today's deck is Ureni, the Song Unending. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Ureni, the Song Unending is an 8-mana 10/10 legendary spirit dragon with flying and protection from white and from black. When it enters, it deals X damage divided as we choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers our opponents control, where X is the number of lands we control. Okay, so we've got spot removal in the command zone. Not bad, but not the best either. What if, now hear me out, we could kill our opponents with it instead? What if there was a way to redirect the damage to our opponents' faces? I mean, sure, we could just flicker Ureni over and over again, but what if we had like 30 or 40, or say 200 lands on board? 200 lands? Danon, Commander is a 100-card format. You can't have 200 lands in your deck. Correct, dear viewer. But we have our ways. Especially if we want some shenanigans. Additionally, and I'll tell you the real reason I built this deck, I wanted a deck that would run Stormscale Scion, Rite of the Dragoncaller, and Dragonback Assault. I wanted a dragon token deck. The main way I wanted this deck to win is by making a ton of dragon tokens. Our commander is just there as a backup. Don't worry, I'll explain everything as we go on. Oh, and since this is a deck I'm looking at putting together for myself, this will not be a budget list. Apologies to your wallet. Don't worry, tomorrow's video will be a budget list. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. One of my favorite products Ultimate Guard has is their Xenoskin Sidewinder. The Sidewinder has a soft microfiber lining as well as the rugged Xenoskin shell we've all come to love. While the Sidewinder isn't a new product, they are now available in the beautiful two-tone Synergy series, like this black-red one seen here. Find it if your local game store carries Ultimate Guard products, or click the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming with my son over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Misty Rainforest, Scalding Tarn, Wooded Foothills, Windswept Heath, Flooded Strand, Bloodstained Mire, Ketria Triome, Breeding Pool, Steam Vents, Stomping Ground, Rejuvenating Springs, Training Center, Spire Garden, Dreamroot Cascade, Stormcarved Coast, Rockfall Vale, Hinterland Harbor, Sulphur Falls, Rootbound Crag, Hedge Maze, Thundering Falls, Commercial District, Scavenger Grounds, 7 forests, 4 mountains, and 4 islands. I know that's a lot. We want a ton of lands after all. For mana ramp, we've got Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Stormkiln Artist, 3 Visits, Rampant Growth, Farseek, Nature's Lore, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Skyshroud Claim, Azusa Lost But Seeking, Dryad of the Elysian Grove, Exploration, Burgeoning, Ramanup Excavator, Crucible of Worlds, Conduit of Worlds, Glacierwood Siege, and Ancient Green Warden. Having the ability to play extra lands per turn combined with the ability to play lands from our graveyard, on top of having fetches in the deck, is absurd. Our card advantage package consists of Auroral Procession, Explore, Tachyova Benthic Druid, Growth Spiral, Eureka Moment, Urban Evolution, AC Tyrant of Gyre Straits, Frantic Search, Rhystic Study, Underworld Breach, Windfall, Wheel of Misfortune, Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, and Invoke Calamity. Lots of ways to draw cards and keep our hands full. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Negate, Counterspell, Abrade, Return to Nature, Commit Memory, Arcane Denial, Nature's Claim, Narset's Reversal, Decimate, Naturalize, Beast Within, and An Offer You Can't Refuse. Yes, that is a lot of counter magic. Why do you ask? Our board wipes consist of Dragonback Assault, Cyclonic Rift, Blasphemous Act, and Delayed Blast Fireball. Powerful and punishing, as is right and proper. The core of our deck consists of Stormscale Scion, Repercussion, Toralf, God of Fury, Rite of the Dragoncaller, Awaken the Woods, Expansion Explosion, and Crackle with Power. Supporting our plan, we've also got Thousand Year Storm, Arcane Bombardment, and Swarm Intelligence. What, you didn't realize this was a Spellslinger deck? Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 59 mana sources, split between 40 lands and 19 pieces of ramp. Yes, I know that's a lot. 14 pieces of card advantage, 12 pieces of interaction, 4 board wipes, 3 pieces of graveyard hate in Commit Memory, Nature's Claim, and Scavenger Grounds, 1 Sudden I Win card in Crackle with Power. Obviously, we have enough mana generation to win with a Crackle with Power. But our deck isn't trying to generate infinite mana. We're trying to put as many lands as possible onto the battlefield. And we're doing that with land ramp. I love the idea of casting Invoke Calamity to grab Cultivate and 3 visits, especially with the Thousand Year Storm on board, because that would be gross. Of course, what we really want to do with Thousand Year Storm is cast a few instants and sorceries to up our storm count, then cast a massive Awaken the Woods. Assuming we have either Repercussion or Toralf, God of Fury on board when we cast our commander, we end the game on the spot. But even if we can't get those combos, we've got enough land ramp to make Dragonback Assault absurd, enough instants and sorceries to trigger Rite of the Dragoncaller a bunch of times every turn, and with Arcane Bombardment, the ability to create a huge storm count, with which we could create a veritable army using Stormscale Scion. Obviously, the deck is a work in progress, but one I hope to tune over time. I love Temur Spellslinger, and I wanted to have one focused around dragons. But that's not the only way to build Ureni the Song Unending. How would you build it? What would you focus on? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgie, Nazwin, Conga, Chris, Robert, William Pye, Kazaris, Booksuit, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Sint, Boomy, Jackie Finn, Zen, Osara, Justin, Christian, and Golden Walker. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time on Commander by Danon.